Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. Before I go into the video, I would like to wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day wherever you are, and I hope you have a wonderful time. So guys, today's video, yes, something I am so friggin' excited about to show you today. Recently I've been watching Lisa's Colouring Corner, which I will put her I'll put her video in the descriptions below. She recently showed some new colouring books that she's found that are spirals, lines and dots colouring books, and I went through her link and I was very interested. She showed the Game of Thrones book and Supernatural and the Hunks with Jason Momoa, and I just went through the link and I thought I'd have a look at see if they do any other books. Guys, look what I found. You Back to the Future fans will love this, that also love colouring. This is the Back to the Future Dots, Lines and Spirals colouring book. New kind of stress relief colouring book for adults. Oh god, look at this. I was so friggin' excited when I saw this book on Amazon. I went straight onto the button that says order and I thought, yes, I'm definitely ordering this book. They do have a couple of others in the Dots, Lines and Spirals series as well. A couple of other books that they do have, and now I've recently noticed they do a Stranger Things one, which that is definitely going to be my next one. So at the back of the book it shows you the different pictures that are included in the book. So there's different pictures that are from the Back to the Future franchise. From 1, 2 and 3 you have Marty McFly, Dr. Emmett Brown. You have, oh god, the teacher, what's his name? I forgot his name. What is his name? I really can't remember what his name is. I've completely forgot. You have the Jennifer from the first one. You have tons in here. You have his mum, which is Lorraine. Biff. You have Clara from the third one. You have the villain, so to speak, from the third one as well. You have tons in here. There's quite a few pictures. I absolutely love it. And it says, just relax, take pen, marker or pencil and start to colour between the lines and look how the pictures come into focus. Oh god, I love this book. I'm so glad that I found it. We'll have a look if it says who it's by. So it's got the front cover like the Back to the Future. It doesn't actually say who it's by. That's the thing I've noticed. I've only just noticed that. It doesn't say who the book is. Hang on, it says at the back, printed in Poland by Amazon Fulfillment. Hang on. It don't think it says in the book, but I know. I think it's John Murphy. That is the author of these books. I'm sure it says John Murphy. Because I remember having a look on Amazon last night and seeing who the books were by on there. So basically it's self-explanatory. It's, go past there. It's got your spirals. Now the spirals, these are a little bit like the Spiroglyphics colouring books, but obviously the spirals are thinner, a lot smaller. It has the lines, which I don't know if you'll be able to tell that because it will go out of focus. It has, if I can just pause you for a minute guys, sorry about that, it went so much out of focus I just had to pause it. So it has the lines one, which you'd normally get in the Sun Life drawing colouring books. It just gives you spirals, lines, and here you can see there's 2 blank pages. The reason being is because they do have a double page spread in the book. Now, I must admit, I'm not a big fan on these pages, but if you look here, they've actually split it down the middle, so you're not colouring right up to the corner. The problem with this is, how are you meant to do it right without going wrong? So they say with the spiral ones, the best way to start it is from the edge and work your way in. The only problem I found with that, which I tried yesterday, is when I was colouring from the edge, working my way in, that I was smudging the page slightly. So I actually managed to find out from the middle and start to work my way out. But with these you would have to work from the edges going in. So you can see here the spirals are very thin. Normal colouring pens, I wouldn't say to use normal colouring pens. Definitely not alcohol markers. I'd say your best bet in these books would be gel pens, like Lisa's Colouring Corner did recommend. So I tried that and I found that using gel pen was a lot better. So you have your straight lines as well, and then you have your dots in the books. With the dots you can actually slightly make out what the pictures are. Basically that is what the pictures look like throughout the book. I'm not going to do a complete and utter flip through, because to be honest, you can't really do much of a complete flip through when they're just lines and dots like that. But I wanted to show you what I'd already started, and I was going to do a little bit of a colouring chat. So this is what I started last night, and as you can tell, this is Dr. Emmett Brown. So I started from the reason why there's colouring there and there is because I started from the outer edge and I started working my way in. But the problem with that is, I don't know if you can tell, but slightly at the top there, I did actually smudge my marker when I was doing that. So I managed to find the proper middle, and then I started working my way out, and I found it was a lot better working that way, doing that way. So I thought we'd have a little bit of a colouring chat while we just colour in this book and have a chat, because it feels like I haven't done a colouring chat for so long, guys, and that I haven't actually spoken to you for ages about what's been going on. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Yes, with the colouring chat I am just going to be using one colour, so I hope it doesn't get too boring for you guys. But yeah, so I thought I'd start from, I'm going to start from the beginning. So, and the pen that I'm using is just a normal black gel pen, because I'm finding that Lisa's Colouring Corner recommendation of using gel pen is a lot better than using marker, because the markers, the tips are just too thick, way too thick, and like I said, with alcohol markers you got no chance. Even though they are one-sided, they would definitely bleed straight through the lines. So how are you all? I hope you're all keeping well, and that you're all having a good week wherever you are. So yesterday is Valentine's Day. Yesterday, it's obviously, I don't want to dwell on more depressing subjects, but I'm going to turn this book, guys, so if I do make you a bit dizzy, I do apologise. I just don't want to smudge it. So yeah, I'm okay. Yesterday I wasn't. It was a bit of a, well, kind of a sad day, bit of a daunting day, because yesterday marked 4 years that I lost my dad, because we lost him a day before Valentine's Day 4 years ago. Yeah, it wasn't a good time. So yesterday I was feeling pretty sorry for myself, and I miss them. Well, both my parents are gone now, so I miss both of them all the time. It doesn't have to be like a certain day that I miss them, but I was thinking more about my dad more yesterday, so I was feeling pretty down, so it's probably why I didn't actually film as well. So, other things in my life. You know how I was doing a maths course at college, GCSE maths. Unfortunately, I have had to stop doing that course. The reason being is because, I don't know if I've mentioned, but my husband, he suffers with anxiety and depression. He doesn't go out the house, so pretty much anything that has to be done outside the house, like taking the kids to and back from school, I have to do, which my daughter is only half day where my son's full time, so I have to do that, and things like shopping. Well, it came to a point that obviously of the evening, a Tuesday evening, I was going to college. It came to the point where my husband now needs me more at home. I wouldn't say unfortunately, he just needs me here more because he was getting pretty anxious every time I was going to college. He was fine with the kids, that wasn't the problem. He was good looking after the children. But because he was getting more anxious and that about me going to college, unfortunately I have had to stop that course now. So I do apologise taking the picture off camera, it's because I'm having to turn it round. So yeah, unfortunately I have had to quit that course. But hopefully I'll be able to go back in the future, and back in the future, do you get it? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully I will be able to go back and complete that course, but at the minute it just isn't an option. So I'm just trying to turn this around so you can see it. So yeah, I'm no longer doing the maths course. Other thing, I might as well get it out the way and then we can go on to more cheerful subjects. Yeah, health-wise, I don't know how I've done it, why I've done it, but I started having a couple of problems with, well, I have back problem anyway, but for some reason, where my coccyx is, I started getting a bit of discomfort there, and it was starting to become swollen. I've been in agony with it, I'm not joking you. The other night I went to go to bed to lie down in bed, do a bit of stitching to try and relax. I couldn't even do that, so I had to just lie down in bed. I don't know what I've done to it, but the top of it is swollen. I've been trying to get myself in the doctors. I tried the other day, there wasn't any appointments, so obviously I couldn't get in. Yesterday I was on hold for 20 minutes until in the finish I just gave up, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm a bit crooked there. See how it goes the weekend. If it gets any worse, I'll go back to, well, I'll try and get myself in the doctors. Yesterday I was in agony with it. Oh my god, when I was sitting down it was so painful. But this morning it's still swollen, but it doesn't feel too bad. So I'm keeping fingers crossed that it's maybe starting to get a bit better, hopefully. So, but I don't know, I'll go back to the doctors about it. So, other notes, one good thing yesterday, so we'll go on to cheerful subjects now. That's my problems for the week. That is my problems for the week, yeah. To be honest, it's not a problem about the college course, about not being able to go back. Because obviously, if my husband needs me, he needs me. It's not an easy thing to go through what he goes through every day. It definitely isn't. I try to put myself in his shoes, how he feels. on a daily basis, and I just can't. I try to, but it's just a horrible thing he goes through. People that, you guys out there that do suffer with anxiety and depression, or you know someone that suffers with anxiety and depression, you can get kind of an idea of how he feels, or how a person feels that's looking after the person that has got the illness. It's what they call silent illness. It may not be so much physical, but it is like mental. So anyway, on a happier note, yesterday after school, my son, he's been learning about penguins at school. He's in year 1 at infant school. He's 6 at the minute, and they've been learning about penguins and how they live. And yesterday the parents could go in after school for half an hour, and we could do, like, the teacher explained to us what they've been learning about, and we could practice little experiments about how penguins live. It was really, really good. Really good. The classroom was full. But it was so good. And me and my son, we, besides all the other parents, we walked round. I want to do it this way. So we walked round. We had a look at different experiments. We wrote down some words. Oh my God, my son, some of the words he knows. It's like he was putting his hand up in class, and he knows the word incubate, mate, and regurgitate. Those were some of the words that they were learning. So we was practicing writing words down, and I'm so proud of him. He could just write the words down. We did this little test where they had a bucket of, like a big bucket of ice in, and bags of oil. I'm not so sure what part that the experiment that was, but we had to put our hand, not actually put our hand in the oil, but put our hand in between the bags of oil and the ice, which, to be honest, was a welcome to me, because it was that hot in the classroom. And I was like, yep, we can definitely do that. And it did cool me down, so that was good. And then what we did was we did a little experiment where why penguins have webbed feet. And the little experiment it was like a bowl like a square bowl of water, and we had to run a fork through the water and run a spoon through to see which would be easier gliding through. So we did that, and then we checked like temperatures. So we had there was like, oh gosh, look at that black ink on my hand there. That is why you go on the outside, not, well, that's why I turn it round. So yeah, so we did that. I'm just thinking maybe I should put a piece of paper there. No, I'm not going to use that. Hold on, guys, let me pause you a minute. Sorry about that, guys. I noticed the black ink on my hand, and I really didn't want to smudge it anymore, so I've got a piece of paper there just to rest my hand on. So yeah, what was I talking about? We did 2 cups with water in. I think one had like warmish water, but it didn't have anything round the cup. And the other one had like warm water, but it had feathers around the cup. And it was like it was insulated. You're wobbling now, aren't you? Sorry about that, guys. It's because I'm using my selfie stick. So yeah, we practiced with an insulated cup as well. And that was pretty good. It was really enjoyable. I enjoyed it. My son, he loved it. He loved the fact that Mummy was going in his classroom and that she got to take part in little experiments. So that was really good. So really enjoyed that. So what else has gone on in my life? Nothing. No. Yeah, just normal really. I've did a bit of shopping the other week in Lancaster. Last week, well, this week my son, he's actually had his Valentine's disco at school. So, and I'm wobbling you about, aren't I, guys? Hopefully I won't wobble you about much now. So yeah, we went to Lancaster to pick him an outfit to wear. And he got his outfit to wear for his Valentine's disco, so I took him to that the other day. I think he had a pretty good time, but the only problem is, when I brought him out, he seemed happy enough, but then he got a bit upset. He started crying when he came out, and he said he hadn't had a good time. Yeah, he said he hadn't had a good time, but to be honest, he seemed happy enough. I think he was just tired, to be honest. So, yeah. So, as you can see, all I'm doing is just going round and round with the black gel pen. This is what I mean, like Elisa said in a video, it is a lot better using a gel pen to do this, because you can definitely get in between the finer lines. Also, fine liners would be absolutely brilliant to work on this. So, before I forget, I want to do a couple of shout outs as well to a couple of channels. Now, the one shout out I want to give is to Paul and Shannon's Life. I've actually been a subscriber of hers for absolutely ages, since I got back into adult colouring again. And now, to be honest, I think her channel was one of the first channels that I started watching. So I just want to give them a shout out. Recently watched her finished videos and also empties as well of products. New people that I've found lately. Now, I think the one I've been subscribed to for a while, but the videos seem to get lost in my subscriptions. You know what it can be like. So, I've recently been binge watching Thunder Junkie as well. So, anyone I do mention in these videos, please feel free to go and check their videos out. If I can remember, I will link their channels in the descriptions below. So I've been watching Thunder Junkie, and there's another person who I recently found that I didn't know about the channel before. I'm just checking that that's not smudged. That I recently found, and yeah, her channel is, I'm sure it's called Crafting with Christy. Now, of videos just propped, you know, sometimes when you're watching videos and somebody else's video crops up in your next video to watch. So I think I was doing some stitching or something, and a video cropped up, so I thought I'd click on it, watch it, and I really do enjoy her videos. So please feel free to go and check her out as well. She does colouring and diamond painting, and I think that's one of the reasons why it attracted me to the channel as well, because that's one of my other hobbies besides my many hobbies that I've got. Yeah, I've got tons of hobbies, but that is one of the other hobbies I have, as well as diamond painting, even though I haven't done any for a little while, especially while my back's been the way it has been, because I can no way bend over to do diamond painting with my back at the minute. So I've been watching her channel, so feel free to go and check her out as well. These people that I have mentioned, these channels, I shall put the link to their channels in the descriptions below for you to go and check out. I just want to say as well, thank you so much to the recent subscribers. I noticed I've gained a few more. Every little bit helps, and it means a lot to me. That it means that I'm doing something right with my channel. Put it that way. It means that I'm doing something right with my channel, and the fact that you're taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos, it really does mean a lot. Because I do love the channel. I love doing my YouTube videos and bringing content for you guys. Guaranteed there's a lot of content out there on other people's channels, but you just go with what you can go with. And the main thing is about having a YouTube channel, it's not monetizing and obviously earning money off your videos, because I don't do that on mine. Obviously if you do make money off your videos, adverts, then that is entirely fine. But obviously I don't do that on mine. Don't monetize my videos, so don't have adverts. Yeah, I've gone off track. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, the reason why I love doing YouTube, I just love it. I love talking to you guys. I feel like I have a bunch of friends out there in the colouring community. Might sound daft now, but where I live now, because I moved from the West Midlands, the only really close friends that I have are either in the West Midlands or they're at the stitching retreats I go to. So my friends are actually you lot on here. You are my friends. And I just love talking to you because it feels like I'm connecting with you and having a chat. And I've met some lovely people out there. And I just love watching your channels. When I've had a particular day when I've been feeling down, I've switched on YouTube and I've watched your channel, and it has really picked me up. I felt like it's pulled me out of the slumber that I've been feeling in. So guys, I've noticed we're up to 27 minutes, and to save my video cutting out, I'm going to end it here for now, guys. I know it's short, but this is where I've got up to anyway on this. I know it hasn't seemed to be much of a flip through, but saying that, with colouring books, with lines, dots and spirals, to be honest, there's only so much of a flip through you can do without obviously you guys getting bored. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And also, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and to press the notifications button, so obviously you'll be notified of when I'll bring a next video out. Thank you to all my subscribers and the new subscribers. You really do mean a lot to me. As I was just saying, you feel like a bunch of friends out there, and I love every single one of you. People that I have mentioned YouTube channels in my video, I will leave their link in the descriptions below, so please go and check them out. They are definitely channels worth checking out. As well, I hope you've enjoyed the little flip through and the little colouring chat of this book. I will leave the link to this book in the descriptions as well. I just want to do a disclaimer, I'm not an Amazon affiliate, so I won't get any kickback off what you order. I just want to put it in the description so you can find it easier as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. I'm going to get going. I'm going to get myself a lovely cup of coffee, and I'm going to spend some time with my husband now for Valentine's Day. And I shall see you again soon, guys. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching, and I love you all. Mwah. Goodbye. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day!